Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I'm doing the update to my project 10 uses. I'm kind of using this as a shop my stash kind of rolling project, if you will. My only rules that I had were 3 months, 10 uses before I can roll it out, or I can have 4 vetoes in the year. Now, sometimes I'll have to declutter something because it's gone bad or, you know, whatever. That doesn't count as a veto. If I'm decluttering something from my collection because I just don't like it anymore, then that does count. But if it's something that's gone bad, I'm not counting that as a veto. That's just, you know, good hygiene. But yeah, let's get into it. So first up, my primer. I had the PS Flawless Glow Radiant Glow Primer Foundation Hybrid. This is in the shade Buttermilk and I love it. I have gone into my deck of panning to try and get 30 uses on it and see if maybe I might get close to finishing it because I have a backup of it. But I do thoroughly enjoy it. Having said that, once I finished it, this, you know, in deck of panning, I have a darker version of it that I'll probably bust out for the summer months. But yeah, that one has met its goal. I had the e.l.f. Putty Poreless Putty Primer. Again, this is a firm favourite for me. I enjoy it in my T-zone. I use a dense brush, makeup brush, obviously, and press it just where I have pores. I even use it on my neck sometimes to try and help with these creases. But yeah, I've loads of use on it, which I'm thrilled about. So, goal met, 10 uses, and ne'er a bother. This was a new foundation to my collection. This is the Sculpted by Amy Hydra Tint Moisturising Tinted Serum. And I thoroughly enjoyed this. And I do mean thoroughly. And I'm delighted because it's an Irish brand. So it's nice to be able to support an Irish brand. I have the shade 2.0. And yeah, really, I have it on today. Beautiful, glowy, without being overly, because I mix it. Look, I love my glow. What can I say? But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm very happy. I think it's going to be, I have the Easy Drops from Fenty. That has been my go-to kind of, if I'm going out, the foundation that I want to put on to make sure I look perfect. But close second. Powders. I had 2 uses left, I think, on this one, the Kiko Milano one. This is the Radiant Fusion Baked Powder. And I got my last use, and I also rolled in then the Maybelline Superstay Up to 24-Hour Hybrid Powder Foundation. I don't like it. It's not for me. I had to scrape it a bit because it was getting hard pan. So I got my 10 uses on it, but I'm decluttering it. I do not like it. It's just, it's too heavy for me. Yeah, no, it just, no. I don't like it. Next up is the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. I use this as a finishing powder and I absolutely love it. It has the slightest glow to it. And you put it on your skin and it just, I put it on, it's the last kind of step before I spray, and it just melds everything together beautifully and I love it for it. So I got my 10 uses. No, you're not getting decluttered. Cream contour, I had the PS Pro Buildable Coverage. It was a tad dark, so I had to be very light-handed with it. But, you know, it was grand. I like cream, liquidy kind of products like that. I find they're easier to kind of blend if they don't set super quick, which that doesn't. But yeah, I got my 10 uses out of that. I turn my page. Excuse me. For bronzer and highlighter in the powder department, I had in my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Face and Sculpt Highlight in light medium. And this is what it is looking like. So we're getting dips, which is lovely. I got my 10 uses on each side. I'm not mad keen on the bronzer side, but I do enjoy the highlight side. So, but I got use out of both sides. Wonderful. For my blush, oh no, hang on. For my cream highlight, I also had the PS Pro Cream Highlight Luminous Finish in Champagne. I'm so sad. They've brought everything back to this range except for the highlight, and I don't understand because it was beautiful. I love it. It is my favourite. No, it's not going to come out because I took the sponge off. So I don't like those sponges. But it's a subtle, juicy goodness, and I just adore it. If I ever see them coming back, I will buy 10. Maybe not, I'll definitely buy one. Blush. I had the e.l.f. pomegranate blush. So I mix the two sides together. What I will do is dip into the matte, dip into this, and then dip back into the matte and just on the all cheeks. And yeah, I like it. It's a nice colour. It's a pretty product. I do wish this was a tad lighter, that I could use it as a highlighter, but you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not like I haven't got 30 million highlighters, approximately. Blush. My cream blush, I didn't use at all. This is the PS Liquid Blusher in pink, and I just never got around to it. I have other cream blushes in other projects, and they took precedence over this. So this one is staying in. For this month, this is my blush for this month. So that one is staying in. Not even one single solitary use on it. Very pink though. My coloured eyeliner, I had the Rimmel Scandalise up to 24-hour wear. Is it really? Waterproof Kohl Kajal in green. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Does last in the waterline for sure. 24 hours? Not so sure about that, but would I want it on for that long? No, I would not. 10 uses, done. Happy out. My cream for my bottom lash, I have this for 12-hour colourful. See, 12 hours, that's a bit more realistic, isn't it? 12 hours. Colourful Crayon Contour eye pencil in the shade, not made in France. The shade is Coconut Matte. And I haven't met my goal on this yet because it's still in my deck of panning. Thought I would have had my goals met in it for there, but I don't yet. So this is also staying in because I have no uses on it as yet for this project. I haven't for the other one, and I'm not double dipping for this. Eyeshadow, single eyeshadow. I had my Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Catitude, the Ultra Metallic formula. This is what it looks like. I got my 10 uses. I'm decluttering it because I don't reach for singles a whole lot, and when I do, I don't want them to be full of glitter like this is. Can you see? It looks prettier on the hand because I really rubbed it in, but you don't rub things like that in like that on your eyeball. I feel like maybe it's because it's dried out a bit, and that's why I'm not getting the same. I don't know. I just don't. I'm letting it go. I have enough. I don't need it. Moral of the story: got my 10 uses, but it can go. Lip liner. I had the Inglot lip liner obs in Revolution. This is it here. It was a collaboration with an Irish influencer called Maura Higgins, and they were on massive sale at a pop-up store. So I bought 3 of them because I really enjoy the formula. I enjoy the pencil. There's a little bit of a heft to it, which I just appreciate, and has a little sharpener thingy. Like their colours. Happy days. 10 uses. Go and met. Rolling over in the lip products from the previous update were the Maybelline Vinyl Ink Superstay Vinyl Ink in Capricious 45. This is it here. I have used it the 10 times, but I'm letting it go because it was a struggle. I just don't wear that colour. I just don't. I like these kind of more muted nude kind of shades in my lips. If I'm playing with my eyes, I'm fine, but I just don't. I feel my mouth is too small for really bright colours and bringing focus to it. So I'm going to let this go. Very great formula, and I have it in other shades in more kind of nudie kind of things, but yeah. And it's a liquid lipstick, which is never a preference for me. Also staying was the e.l.f. Sheer Slick in Dragon Fruit. And this is a pretty shade. Not as hydrating as you would think. So I just use it as a creamy lipstick, but it's a pretty shade, and I enjoy it. I got my 10 uses out of it. Lipstick is staying in. This is the e.l.f. lipstick in Taffy. Didn't I have? I think I wrote down what the actual... No, I didn't. I have used it 5 times. This is it here. So that needs to stay around. I look at it's a pretty shade, especially coming now we're well into spring. It's a nice little shade to be wearing, so I'm okay with having it hanging on. And then the last one from last month is the Milani, I don't know. Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper in Rosewood. Now, I enjoy the formula. I have it on today, but it's a tad dark for this time of year, so I'm really glad I just really forced myself to just wear it even when I hadn't much makeup on at all, just to have something on my lips because I needed to get the uses on it. This is it here. It's just, for this time of year, a teeny bit dark for me. Not a teeny, but it is dark. Just, it's dark. I like a lighter shade at this time of year, but the goal is met and it will hang around. I will enjoy it kind of autumn time. It was a bad choice getting it out at this time of the month, or this time of the year, should I say. So, excuse me when I take a drink of water because I'm parched. A lot of talking. So, we're on to the April. So let's, March, can you shift your arse over there please out of my way? Thank you very much. Oh, you're very good. Nothing fell over. Yay. So, primers. Should we clean the hand? We probably should, because otherwise you're not going to be able to see any swatches because I'm covered in them. Oh, might have overdone it a tiny bit. But that's okay. Oh, I love the one. Look at it. There's some there. They're not budging. Bit micellar water. You really have to get in there, and I appreciate that. Now, so for primers, the first primer that I'm going to be bringing in is a glowy one. If you saw my no buy update, you'll know that wasn't super successful, but not as bad as the previous month. This is the Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters. It says it's a primer, highlighter and glow booster, and I have tried it and I do like it quite a bit. This is what it looks like. Oh, did you know? And oh my god, I'm starting to wear a bit of tan, so that colour is going to be beautiful. Sorry, no. Oh my, no. Pollen season is here, guys. For my primer, I am trying the Hourglass Veil primer, which I've never tried. And I have a few bits here actually that Amy Melissa decluttered to me, and I was so excited. But yeah, so I'm going to try that. I've always wanted to try it. I'm very excited. Foundation that I'm bringing in is from Primark. It is the PS My Perfect Colour Illuminating Foundation. Luminous finish with wild pansy and rose extract. Is it? Really? We're going there, are we? Oh, it's a bit thick. Might have to thin that out a bit with my old primer. That's fine. I can do that. I'm happy to do that. For my press powder is another declutter to me. It is the Kosas Cloud Set in Breezy, I think. I've always wanted to try this because everyone talks about it being like the second coming, and I'm like, oh, I want to try it. And we never get these little sizes. Like, isn't that just the perfect size? When you have collections like ours, isn't that just divine? And just, yeah, more makeup like this, please. Thank you. Finishing powder, I have my Revolution Skin Finish in Luminescence. I think I'm starting to go back around to the luminizing powders because, yeah, I'm just don't have that many of them, and I think if this is around the 4th month. Yeah, I think I only have 3, so yeah, I think this one is in already. But we'll go again, and again, I use it as a finishing powder. I just enjoy it immensely. Just gives the most beautiful finish to the skin and blends everything together beautifully. Oh, we got a little bit down there, did we? Good girl. So that's my finishing powder, my liquid cream bronzer category. I am bringing in the Be Perfect Cronzer. It is a cream bronzer. So they call it a cronzer. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool. I got the shade Sand. This is what it looks like, and it's probably the lightest of my pen bronzers. I have other, so it's quite deep, but I should be able to blend it out a bit. Look, it to be grand. We'll get there. Let's not worry about it. if I'm looking very, very tanned in future videos, you'll know what happened. But I've wanted to try it for a long time, and I bought it before Christmas and thought, let's get it in. I haven't tried it properly yet. So, powder bronzer, another declutter from the lovely Amy Melissa. This is the Iconic London, I'll keep it down, Ultimate Bronzing Powder, and it's a light bronzer, they say. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to try Iconic. Hold, please. I do. Oh. Well, if this isn't just the... Oh, come on. Off you come now. Don't let me down. You're making me... Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Oh, it's one of my favourite things to do. Oh, that's a lovely mirror. That's a fine. Look, it's like the size of my head. But yeah, so I'm excited. Bronzer. That was so satisfying. I love it. Liquid blush, I told you, it's the Primark one coming back in. Powder blush, I am bringing in the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in 02 Pink Flush. So I had the lighter shade, the 01, already in. See, nobody really mentioned when they were raving about this that it was full of fecking glitter, and it really is. Like, it's all I'm seeing now is glitter. But we'll see. We'll use it and see. And hope for the best. And look at, if it's a thing that I don't like, it can go. Like I said, I have younger nieces that are getting mad into makeup, so it won't be homeless. Liquid highlighter, I'm bringing in my e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand in Champagne. It's not my favourite, but I want to get it in and get a bit more use out of it. It's not the worst in the world, but I prefer my Primark one. It's right up there near the knuckle, but it's, yeah. Get my uses on it. My powder blush, again, e.l.f. This is the Baked Highlighter in Pearl, is it? Do you have a name, my dear? Moonlit Pearl, I think it says. This was a gift for purchase, and I ended up really, really liking it. This is it here. I'll give you a little swatch if we run. The old bronzer's taking up a lot of space. Yeah, very pretty. And just, I don't know, I thought it was going to be like a really glittery, blingy one, and it's not actually. It's quite beautiful, I feel. I know that Steph, still Steph? Yeah, he's still Steph. Yeah, really likes it as well. What is next is, oh right, my coloured eyeliner is going to be the Essence Long Lasting Eyeliner in, I like, what was it called? All You Need Is Love. I don't know about that name, but anyway, because you know, over the side of the world you might have somebody called the lavatory, a bathroom, you know, so there's that. I think they were going for All You Need Is Love, and then went for lav instead of love. There's no need for it, lads, there's no need for it. But yeah, that's going to be pretty. I'm going to enjoy that in the bottom lash line to just, you know, give little pops of one and be like, oh, excuse me, are you matching my nails? Oh, you are. What? Oh, lads. Okay, straight on with it, Ruth. You're losing the brain. My nude one is the Sephora one, is staying in, as I said. I have my, oh yes, my single shadow is this Essence. It says it's a Metal Glow highlighter, but I'll never use it as a highlighter. But I kind of bought this to help with my kind of longing for the Dragon Fruit collection from Cleona. Oh, my God, is it soft? But look at this. It's I'm not going to be able to show you, am I? But it's beautiful. It's just a lovely, shifty little duochrome of kind of light to purple, and I just think it'd be lovely in the inner corner, or you know, center of the lid. Bit of fun. And it's lovely and soft. Lovely feeling to it. It doesn't feel really dry and kind of like some of their stuff does. But yeah, it's kind of like a cream to powder, but I don't think it is. Duochrome highlighter. No, it doesn't say. But yeah, really lovely feel to it. And last but by no means least, I'm not bringing in a lip liner because I need to focus on my one from my No Buy Project pan. I'm not bringing in a liquid lip because I don't want to. I'm not bringing in a lipstick because I still have the e.l.f. one and I have my one from my project pan. And the only thing I am bringing in is a lip gloss. And this is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. Hyaluronic acid, apparently. It's in everything, isn't it? In the shade 23 Sweetheart. And I just thought it'd be a pretty shade for this time of year because my lip liner is quite a corally kind of shade, and you can't even really see, you can see a little bit of shade I suppose, but it's a nice formula, it's light, it'll be pretty. Happy days. Excited to get started on a new month of products because I don't know about you, but you know, by the end of the month I'm like, oh, I'm ready now for something new. So this project is really helping feed that need, which is wonderful, because otherwise I think I would just get bored and not be as good with my projects. Wow. There's definitely a better way of saying that, but I am not capable of it at the moment. That is it, guys, for this update. I really hope you enjoyed it. How are you getting on with any of your projects? There's a good few people doing this and I understand why. Because like I said, it helps me stay focused on not get bored with my main project pan, because I can dip into these and play with these as needs be. It's helping me really see what I'm enjoying in my collection and what I'm not, because 10 uses I feel is a good number of uses to decide, do you know what, I don't like that product, like with the Maybelline, or I didn't even know I liked this product and I actually love it because I only used it maybe once or twice sporadically, you know. So yeah, or like something like this, I've used it once and I'm saying I love it. 10 uses will tell me if I really love it or if I'm talking out of me hoop. That is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it and hopefully I'll chat you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Slán.